There's a voice in your head. It's reading these words right now, silently, in a tone you recognize as your own. You've heard it your entire life, narrating, judging, worrying, talking you through the day. You assume that voice is you. It isn't. And the moment you understand why, something about you will never feel quite as solid again. Start with a simple question. When that voice speaks inside your head, who is listening? Because there has to be a listener. A voice with no one to hear it is just noise. So if there's a speaker in there and a listener in there, then which one are you? You can't be both. The one talking and the one being talked to can't be the same thing in the same instant. And yet you feel like a single person. One self. So at least one of those two, the speaker or the listener, is not what you think it is. Now watch the voice more closely. You believe you control it, that you choose what it says. So try this. Make it go completely silent. Right now, no words, no inner narration, total quiet. You can hold it for a moment. And then, a thought appears. A word. A comment. Unbidden. You didn't decide to think it. It arrived. If that voice were really you, really under your control, you could switch it off at will and keep it off. You can't. It speaks whether you want it to or not. It wakes you at 3 a.m. with things you'd give anything not to hear. That's not how you treat something you are. That's how you experience something that is happening to you. So, what is it? The voice is your brain, narrating itself, turning its silent, invisible processing into a stream of language so that one part of the system can hear what another part is doing. It's a broadcast, a commentary track laid over machinery you never see. And the you that listens to it, that feels addressed by it, is just another part of the same brain, receiving the broadcast and mistaking it for a conversation. There is no single person in there talking to themselves. There is a process, generating a voice, and a sense of self that overhears it, and the powerful built-in illusion that the two are one. And here is the part that should unsettle you. That voice is not a neutral narrator. It has a personality. It's often cruel. It repeats the same fears, the same insults, the same loops for years. You have spent your life believing that voice is the truest version of you, your private, honest, inner self. But you didn't write its script. You don't control its volume. You can't make it stop. If a stranger followed you all day whispering everything that voice says, you would not call them you. You would call them a problem. So turn it on yourself. Every I'm not good enough. Every replayed regret. Every anxious rehearsal of a disaster that never came. You believed those were you, speaking the truth to yourself. But they were just the voice, a process, running its patterns. And you, the real you, the one listening, mistook the narrator for the author. But this was never really about the voice, because if you are not the voice in your head, and you are not the body it lives in, and the feelings it describes are constructed, then where in all of this is the self you've been defending your whole life? You keep looking for it, and every time you look closely, it isn't there. There's a voice, there's a listener, there's a process pretending to be a person, but the one solid you at the center of it all is the one thing you will never actually find. So tonight, when the voice starts up again, the worrying, the judging, the endless narration, just listen. For once, don't argue with it. Don't obey it. Just notice that you can hear it. And ask yourself, very quietly, if I can hear the voice, then who is the one listening? And why have they never once said a word?